The ozone layer contains ozone, O3, on the surface of the Earth's atmosphere. This atmospheric layer absorbs 93 to 99% of harmful ultraviolet rays from the sun. The ozone layer is considered as a shield protecting people and life on Earth. From 1979 to 1990, the amount of ozone in the stratosphere declined by about 5%. The depletion of the ozone layer causes global warming, climate change, leading to increasingly severe weather, floods, droughts, forest fires, and increasing intensity affecting the ecological balance. Environmental protection is a hot issue that requires the cooperation of all countries in the world. However, it is not easy to do this. There have been a number of measures taken over the years. The issue of educating the young generation, the future owners of the country, is considered as one of the effective measures contributing to protecting the ozone layer, protecting life on Earth.
Greetings from Chung Vietnam on VTC10 NETVIET. On the special occasion of the International Ozone Day, we'd like to have a conversation with two teachers of the Olympia schools. So thank you for joining us. The first question we'd like to ask you is, what can you say about the role of the students and especially the children in protecting our planet and the ozone layer?
The role of the children is very important. I mean, the children are going to be, the children are our future. So it's very important that from an early age they learn very clearly what the planet needs to be protected and what we must do to help protect the planet, basically, because it's within our power to do that. So to start very young, and then also like the children will be learning in school, and then the children can then educate their parents and then can act on what they learn.
In your opinion, what can the students do in order to protect the ozone layer?
So a lot of things, there's lots of things that the children can do. So for example, they can recycle rubbish and things like that. They can help with preventing littering, like protect the cleanliness of the streets and their homes and their schools. Also, it's about knowing what products they can buy and what products they use and the damage that those products might do on the environment, or what certain products that they use can be used to help save the environment. So it's very much like an awareness of that, and there's many things that the young people can do to help that.
Students in the Olympia School are not just educated, they are empowered. They're empowered to know that they are the owner of Vietnam in the future. They are the one who is going to change the environment. They are going to change the scene of Vietnam in the future. Therefore, since they were young, from grade 1 to grade 12, we teach them, we try to give them good habits so that they play a part in helping the environment.
As for your schools, in what way does your school help the students here protect the ozone layer?
Last year, the academic year of 2016 and 2017, the theme of the school is actually protecting the environment, the sustainable goals, the sustainable development goal. And so, for example, the PE department reminds students to bring their water bottle. Okay, the science teacher, the chemistry teacher taught the student about all the chemical that, for example, if you don't take the bus and every single one of you use your parents' car, then what kind of harm are you doing to the environment? And then the art teacher teaches students how to convey their feeling, their emotions, and their knowledge about the environment and their effort in. And not just our academic department, there's also the kitchen staff who teach the children about organic food, for example. And throughout last year, the Olympia School made a conscious effort to not order new materials for students. What the students are taught and were encouraged to do was to use recycled material.
Living environmentally friendly, we will have moments of relaxation, comfort, and enjoy the beautiful scenery of nature. That is the message that each student of the Olympia schools in Hanoi wants to send to everyone through their activities. A very important activity for the students in recent years is participating in the painting festival, together with the world in recovering the ozone layer and climate. During the 2 weeks since the launching of the contest, teachers and students of grades 9, 10, and 11 have provided information to other students on the depletions of the ozone layer and the current climate change in Vietnam in particular and the world in general. Students also seek information and discuss positive solutions for the problem.
Và trong cuộc thi bảo vệ tầng ozone vừa rồi thì em đã tham gia với một tác phẩm vẽ tranh màu nước. Thì tác phẩm đấy thì em có vẽ là một người, và người đấy thì đang đeo một cái mặt nạ mà tránh khỏi những cái khí độc, và ở trên đầu người đấy thì có rất nhiều là ống khói của nhà máy. Thì qua cái tác phẩm này thì em muốn thể hiện là chính con người mình đã là những cái tác nhân lớn nhất mà đã gây ra cái sự nóng lên toàn cầu, cũng như là cái việc mà thủng của tầng ozone. Thì em mong là qua cái tác phẩm này thì cũng không chỉ là gây ra nhận thức cho mọi người là mình đang làm những cái hành động rất là tác động xấu như thế đến môi trường, mà em cũng mong là mọi người nhận ra được điều đấy và cũng thay đổi từ cái bức tranh nó tiêu cực như thế trở thành là mình đang là những cái người mà đem lại những cái hành động bảo vệ môi trường tốt đẹp.
After days learning about the topic, more than 700 students of the school have delivered their message and ideas through works of paintings with various materials such as acrylic, wax, color, pastel, etc. In addition, many of them bring their graphic design works to this outdoor painting festival.
Em cũng vẽ những tia cực tím ở trên, cũng lớp ozone cũng đang bị phá bỏ. Thì vì những cái nguyên nhân của sự gây ra vỡ tầng ozone là bởi vì là do tác động của con người. Thì con người thì càng ngày càng xả ra những khí thải thì nó ảnh hưởng đến tầng ozone. Thì qua đây em đã nhấn mạnh bằng đặc biệt là vẽ những tia cực tím, thì em vẽ qua những cách là bằng sinh vật để vừa giúp cho người xem dễ hiểu và cũng mang thông điệp một ý nghĩa hơn để giúp cho người xem hiểu là thì trái đất, tầng ozone thì đang càng ngày càng nghiêm trọng và chúng ta phải bảo vệ nó nhanh hơn.
This painting day is one of the great opportunities for students of Olympia schools, showing their citizenship more clearly and hands in hands with the world to restore the ozone layer and prevent climate change.
Recently, your schools organized a contest for the students on protecting the ozone layer. Can you tell us more about the reasons why you organized this contest?
I think because of our belief in interdiscipline program. So the contest is just a very small part of the entire year program. And for the contest, especially when it's an art project, it allows students to be creative. It allowed us to lend the student a voice, to share their knowledge, to convey what they know, what they feel it manifests into a piece of art. And so for us, allowing students to be creative, allowing them to have their own voice. Also, we are very, very happy to share with all of your audience about a really great news. So the competitions was only a part of our projects to send to the United Nations to share about our collaborative effort to save the environment. It's one of the sustainable goal, climate change. The entire world participated in that project. There were 1,332 entries, and guess what? The Olympia School came second in the entire world. Vietnamese students have so much potential. And if the school, the teacher are on the same page, and we are consciously making an effort to educate and empower our students, we can go so far.
A number of paintings on the theme of protecting the ozone layer were painted by your students in the contest. What is your impression on the paintings of the students?
So I was so impressed with a lot of the students' work. They were very creative in how they presented their work, and they used very innovative ideas on how to educate people on what that is, or educate people on what the ozone layer is. There was some very good ones. There was very good ones like humans, like, you know, we relate very much obviously to our own kind, and there was very beautiful paintings, especially from some of the high school students of people looking damaged and pained because of the damage that the ozone layer had done. There was a lot of references to the world, and students were drawing pictures of how the world was being destroyed. So it was very emotive. A lot of the primary students as well created some very good, very bold work, and especially ones where they depicted like the world and like what the world would be like if we put in the energy to save it, and what the world would be like if we didn't. And it's quite eye-opening to see the students actually understand that, and it came out in their work.
Would you say that schools in Vietnam should pay more attention to educating and also raising students' awareness on protecting the ozone layer?
Absolutely, I think it's absolutely crucial that the young people our future is based on like the qualifications that we get, the careers that we choose to take, but it's also based on the fact that we have an environment to live in when we're older. We have an environment that we are able to work and thrive and raise our own families. And so that is as important as making sure that we have the qualifications to do the job that we choose.
Can you share with us about the experience in your country in educating and raising students' awareness on protecting our planet and also the ozone layer?
So we have lots of subjects, like for example when we study geography, we study a lot about the ozone layer and pollution and the evolution of the planet and how it works. So there's a lot of things ingrained within the subjects that we study anyway that covers that, so with geography and with history. And then as we get older and we get into middle school and high school, there are specific subjects that go very much more deeper into that subject. There's lots of regulations within the schools in the UK that are put in place to help prevent any damage to the environment. For example, the recycling, for example, emissions, for example, organically produced things. So there's a lot of things within the infrastructure already there.
Finally, do you have any messages you want to convey to our TV viewers and especially the children on this special day, the International Ozone Day?
Since the students are young, you have to instill in yourself discipline and good habit. Start simple. It's not that difficult. Bring your water bottle. Okay? Put on sunscreen. Okay? Choose to use public transportation, the bus, the new BRT, rather than using a lot of taxi, or also like opt out for good habit like riding the bicycle, for example, good for your health and good for the environment. And that is how you are going to save the environment and protect the future.
Once again, thank you guys for joining us, and we hope in the future your schools will organize more and more activities for the students here in protecting our planet and especially the ozone layer.
The pleasure is mine. Thank you so much.
And that's all we have for this episode of Chung Vietnam today. For comment and feedback, don't hesitate to write to us at chungvietnam@netviettv.net. Thank you for watching and goodbye for now.